finish this. Well, this happened last week for me, and it was a very sad and late lunch. I'm meal prepping food for the week. We're gonna have like curry with potato and carrots, and then I'm gonna do wings and fried rice for lunch. So yeah, me and my boyfriend, we go to different med schools and our tests don't line up. Usually I take my tests every 2 weeks, and then he takes his every 3 to 4 weeks. So when it's test week, he's usually the one that prepares everything, and then like cooks and clean and like get me whatever I need. So then like when it's his turn to take a test, which is this coming up week, I'm usually the one that cooks and cleans. So we just take turns, which is nice because, like, you know, being in med school is really hard, and having someone to like help you out with a lot of your day-to-day stuff, it's like really nice. So yeah. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday and 9 a.m. I have no motivation to study because we don't technically have new material until Monday. So I'm actually gonna spend today studying like step material, which just means I'm just like reviewing very basic stuff because it's still so far away. I don't want to stress myself, but I'm gonna be doing that today, and then maybe at night I'll look at the new material we have, just so that I'm not behind. I already took my Friday and Saturday off, so I need to get back to work. Sometimes when I want to study leisurely or like give myself a treat so that I can like study and be comfortable, I have a bed table so that I can like still focus but like be comfy at the same time. I do not suggest this at all when I have to like grind. That's why I go over there. But today is Sunday, so I'm going to chill and study. So funny because yesterday some of my friends came over, and we had like a double date basically in my apartment, and we just ate Wingstop and watched 90 Day Fiance. So it was still pulled up on my computer. But if you didn't know, Ed has Klippel-Felt syndrome, where like one of your vertebrae from your neck is missing. So that's why it looks like you have no neck. It's so funny because like we're doing musculoskeletal block and that was one of the diseases we had to learn this time. And so it was a good connection to make. Yeah, so that's all. I'm gonna go to study now. Bye, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. Just finished taking scrub pictures for my Instagram with my very talented Instagram boyfriend over here. And yeah, so it didn't go as well as I expected because, okay, last week we did the same thing with a different set of scrubs at a random location, and the pictures turned out pretty good, and we found some pretty places just by walking around. But today we went to a different location and walked around, but we couldn't find any like good places. And last week the sun set at like 7, but this week it's setting at 8. So literally there was not a lot of like places where I could take pictures that had shade. I guess it's because like it's summer now, and like I didn't plan for that. Go. So we had to find like places with shady spots because the sun's too harsh, and then there wasn't a lot of places, so we ended up just taking pictures at like 2 locations, and an hour already passed. And you know, like Instagram is not my full-time job, so I was like, okay, it's an hour already, like I have enough pictures, let's just go home, because we have to go grocery shopping and we still have to study. So yeah, but in the end, it's still fine. Like, I still got some pics, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do that. Just wanted to update you guys. Oh, and I'm also a Figs ambassador, so which is this brand of scrubs. If you guys want a really nice pair of scrubs, then you can use my code Figs times Shannon for 15% off. So yeah, getting Amazon package. Okay, what could it be? Some Lululemon. So Lululemon had this had their challenge on Strava. You know what that is, right? Like, it's like a running app or like a workout app. So you have to work out 4 times a day for 20 minutes, and if you finish, then you get a coupon code for Lululemon. So I did it. I did it for real, like maybe 3 times a week. But then, like, I also cheated because you can just like mark that you did it, you know? Wink, wink. So then, like, yeah, that's how I got the percent off. But I got sports bra. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Hey guys, so I just finished lunch and now I'm driving over to my friend's house so that we can make Delgada coffee together and study. So yeah, I tried making it by myself and it was not good. So she said that she can help me, and also, like, I'm a social studier. Like, I like to study with company, and so I haven't been able to do that in a while. So it'll be nice to study and cry about the new material together. Okay, bye. I love the week after exam because I actually have time to make food. I made kimchi fried rice today. Yummy. Hi guys, so I just finished dinner and then now I'm driving to the emergency room to drop off these coffee that High Rise Brew sent me. So I'm meeting with one of our classmates, and we basically donated a bunch of money to get you know, the ER department a meal and some coffee, since, you know, this situation right now is really stressful and ERs are like filled or understaffed. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, bye guys. Just got my package from H&M and they fit on the waist, but I hate being 5 feet because most of the stuff I have to get it hemmed or it won't fit. So I got a pair of khakis. Sorry, I would say khaki, but it's khakis. Khakis for business casual, and then just like a linen pants for the summer, and nothing too exciting. To go to bed. It's midnight. I want to wake up and study at 8 tomorrow, so I need to make sure I'm getting my 7 hours, right? 8 hours. Okay, but let me tell you a crazy story, something that happened to me today. So a group of people from my old middle school actually made a Facebook group for the graduating class of 2011. That's just crazy to me. So I went to a typical middle school, 6th through 8th grade. So yeah, it was like all those people I haven't seen in so long, and then like we started posting old pictures and like talking about like memories and like reminiscing, and it was just honestly like really great. we also had a thread of like, people updating like what they're up to. And lots of them have kids and like married and stuff like that. And then I'm over here still in school, guys. But it's fine. I mean, like, it's difficult to be in this career field. And like, out of like the 120 comments I saw, I don't think I saw anybody that is pursuing what I am pursuing. I saw some PAs, some nurses. So yeah, but it was just nice to see everybody. And honestly, when I was in middle school, I was such a loser. Like, I felt I was really awkward and quiet, and also I was like Asian, and I moved over to America when I was like 8. So I felt like I missed a really important part of, being able to communicate properly and just socializing in general. So I was definitely not the popular kids when I was in middle school, okay? I was like nerdy, awkward, like quirky. So yeah, it's just nice to see how far I've come. And yeah, they're talking about like doing a reunion, like a middle school reunion. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like so cute. Hey guys, so I'm on my way to the USPS to like drop off some packages I need to return. And one package is actually from FedEx and one is from USPS. And so like I searched online to see, can USPS take both? And it seems like there's some kind of exchange that they do if there's like people that drop off FedEx packages there. So I think I'm just gonna try to do that because I don't got time to go to 2 separate places, okay, to drop these off. And then afterwards I'm gonna go study with one of my other friends. Okay, so I'm getting really tired of studying in my house, like legit. And the thing is, my boyfriend, he has an exam on Sunday, and so he's been studying at my desk, which is really nice. It has a monitor and everything, and the sun is really bright, so you really focus. But that's where I also like to study. So I've been really distracted just studying on the bed these past couple of days, so I need to like go somewhere else to study. I can't study in my dining room because it's dark. There's like no natural sunlight in there, so I'll have a table but no light. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. So bye guys. Good morning. I'm eating a brownie and a matcha latte for breakfast. Yellow. I have class at 9 and a quiz after, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Bye I thought I would show you guys how I start new material. So this is a new PowerPoint. This is my first pass going through it. So as you can see, it's very dense writing. So the first thing I do is I highlight, which helps me actively read it and understand what's going on. So I use yellow as like markers for me reading it, and then other colors as like important information that I need to remember. And then as you can see on the side, I'm going to start writing a summary of this paragraph, but in diagram form, so that I can understand what is going on without having to read every single sentence. This is something that works for me. It helps because I don't have to read the whole paragraph every single time I come back to this slide. I can refer back to my annotation, so I'm only getting what's important. And as you can see, like as you keep studying, you will have a system of how you want your notes to be taken and what colors to use. So I'm just showing you guys that here. If there are big words, which there are, like a bunch of big medical words, I would search it up on Google and then I would write it on my computer so that I can remember and refer back to it without having to search it up every single time. So here I am just finishing up last minute notes, and while I'm making the notes, this is my second time reading the paragraph again, so that's 2 times already. And then after that, I look at the picture, and by this point I already understand what's on the diagram because I already drew it. So I'm just making marks and make sure I'm just remembering this picture. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. And I actually remembered to do an outro today. So I'll see you guys next week.